In this video, I'm going to show you how to tie a single hook dropper rig for sheepshead fishing. Now, you've probably seen the other video where I tied a high-low rig. That's where you have two hooks above the weight, as you can see there. This is basically the same thing, except there's only one hook. So one big benefit to this rig over that double rig, the high-low rig, is that if you do get broken off, it doesn't take as long to tie up as that high-low rig that has the two hooks on it. So it's just a little quicker and easier. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm going to do here to tie it up. Again, it's tied up pretty much the same way as that high-low rig. So what you want to do, as I always do, is take the leader, stretch it out, make it nice and limp, just makes it easier to work with. And you're going to need a bank sinker and also just one hook, again a number 1 live bait hook. We'll get those out of the way for now until we tie up the main base for the rig. So again, first thing you're going to do is form a loop like so. Once you have that loop, tie 3 to 4 overhand knots with that loop. Like so. Pull that loop tight. Then once you have that loop formed, what you're going to do now is form a T-knot, and all you're going to do is just take that tag end, loop it over your main line there to form a circle there, and then you're going to twist those two lines over each other, just over and under, about 5 to 6 times. And then that opening you have right there, you're going to take your loop that you made and put it through that opening, like so. Then you're going to tighten down. As you can see there, that's what you have. And just tighten that down nice and slowly. Make sure that knot right there, where your loop is formed, is close to where those other knots are cinching down. You don't want a gap there. Just slowly tie it tight. And there you have a T-knot. And like I said in the other video, when I tied the high-low rig, the great advantage of this T-knot is it strengthens where your hook is at, and also that knot coming out from your main line keeps your line out to the side, so it helps avoid getting tangled up. Now we're going to take our tag end, I'm going to form another loop there. This is where our weight's going to go, and just tie a couple overhand knots, 1 or 2 is fine, with that loop. I'll just do 1 to save time here. So now you have that 1 loop. Go ahead and put our weight on there. Again, the size weight is going to vary depending on depth and current. Just pinch that loop and put it through the eye of the weight. Pull the loop over the weight, cinch it down, and now you have your weight on there. Go ahead and cut our tag end off. And now for the hook part, this is where your hook's going to connect to. What you're going to do is cut one side of the loop close to the knot. Now you have a single strand of line coming off. And what you want to make sure when you tie your hook on is that your hook doesn't go below your weight. So you want your hook above the weight. So I usually like to have it about halfway or half the length of where the weight's at. So we'll take our number 1 live bait hook here. You can use any knot you prefer. I use a trilene knot. You can use a nail knot, fisherman's knot. Whatever hook you like to tie or whatever knot you like to tie your hooks on rather. But for the trilene knot, you just go through the eye twice. So you go in once, then back in another time to form that loop there. Measure it out so you have enough line there. A little too much tag in, so we'll cut that off. And just pinch your main line and the tag end together. Twist that tag end around 4, 5, 6 times. And then take that tag end, push it back through. Those loops that are close to the eye, don't put that tag end through the eye itself, just through the loops that are close to the eye. Like so. Then we'll cinch that down. And there we go, just cut the tag ends off here. And there is your single, simple dropper rig for sheepshead fishing. Again, same concept as the high-low rig. It's just one hook instead of two. So if you're getting tangled up a lot, or if you're getting snagged up a lot, losing rigs, this can be a much quicker rig to tie because you're not having to tie 2 hooks on. And again, using that T-knot is very effective to help keep that line that the hook is on out instead of down, where it can get wrapped around the line going to your weight or even the line going up to your main line. So great, effective rig. This is probably my favorite rig to use for sheepshead. Very simple, just one hook, not a lot going on. And especially if you're fishing deeper around a lot of structure and current, where you want to drop this straight down a piling or a bridge fender or anything like that, can be very effective for that. So that will wrap up this video. If you have any questions or comments, let us know down below. Also, we'd like to know your feedback on your favorite type of rig to use for sheepshead fishing. So definitely let us know. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live salt strong and wear the line today.